Hello friends, welcome to our Techo World Cyber channel. In today's video we are going to learn how malware are spread, what resources they use to gain access to your computer or network to cause harm and carry out their malicious activities such as stealing your credit card details. Malware can be spread through various means such as email attachment, infected websites and removable media and so on. Let's discuss them one by one. 1. Email attachments. When attackers send emails containing malicious attachments, they often employ social engineering techniques to trick recipients into opening them. These emails may appear to come from legitimate sources, such as trusted organizations, your colleagues, or friends. They often contain appealing subject lines or urgent messages to urge users to open the attachments without suspicion, such as email about you winning a lottery or movie ticket. Let's say you get an email that looks like it's from your email provider, saying your account will be suspended unless you verify your password by clicking on a link. The email seems urgent and legitimate, so you click on the link and enter your password. However, the email was actually from a scammer, and now they have access to your email account. The malicious attachments typically come in various formats commonly used in business environments, such as Microsoft Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, PDFs, or PowerPoint presentations. These files may contain embedded macros or scripts that execute upon opening, facilitating the download and execution of malware onto the victim's system. In addition to document files, attackers may also leverage image files as carriers for malware. By exploiting vulnerabilities in image rendering software, hackers could inject malware into your computer system. When you open these infected images, they trigger the execution of malicious code, leading to malware installation on the victim's device. Another tactic employed by attackers involves compressing malware into archive files such as zip and RAR formats and attaching them to emails. Upon extraction or unzipping, these archived files may contain executable programs or scripts that initiate the installation of malware into your system. Instead of attaching files directly, attackers may include links in emails that redirect users to malicious websites. Once the user opens the malicious attachment, either by directly clicking on it or through interactions like enabling macros or scripts, the malware payload is executed on the user's system. Depending on the specific malware, its payload may include functionalities such as data theft, system takeover, ransomware encryption, or propagation to other systems on the network. 2. Infected websites. When a user accesses the compromised website, the malicious code is executed in the background without their knowledge or consent. This can happen through various methods, such as hidden iframes, JavaScript, or HTML5 techniques. Once installed, the malware payload may include various malicious functionalities, such as data theft, system compromise, remote access, or further propagation within the network. 3. Removable media. Removable media like USB drives and external hard drives can serve as carriers for malware or spread the malware. Sometimes, these devices come pre-infected with malware straight from the manufacturer. They may become infected during the manufacturing process if proper security measures aren't in place. Malware can also spread via files stored on these media. If a user saves files from an infected computer onto a USB drive, for example, and then inserts that drive into a clean computer, the malware can transfer over and infect the clean system. Some malware takes advantage of the auto-run or autoplay feature in operating systems, which automatically executes certain actions when a removable device is connected. Malicious code can exploit this feature to run automatically when the infected media is inserted into a computer. In some cases, attackers may intentionally leave infected USB drives in public places, hoping that unsuspecting individuals will pick them up and plug them into their computers out of curiosity or with the intention of returning them. 4. Software vulnerabilities. Software vulnerabilities are weaknesses or flaws in software code that can be exploited by attackers to gain unauthorized access, execute arbitrary code, or perform other malicious actions. These vulnerabilities can exist in various components of software, including the operating system, web browsers, applications, and plugins. In 2017, Equifax, one of the largest credit reporting agencies in the United States, experienced a massive data breach that exposed the sensitive information of approximately 147 million consumers. The breach occurred due to a critical vulnerability in the Apache Struts web application framework, which Equifax's web application was built on. The vulnerability, known as CVE 2017-5638, allowed remote attackers to execute arbitrary code on servers running vulnerable versions of Apache Struts. Attackers exploited this vulnerability to gain unauthorized access to Equifax's systems and exfiltrate large volumes of sensitive data, including names, social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and in some cases, driver's license numbers and credit card information. 5. Malvertising. Malvertising, short for malicious advertising, involves the dissemination of harmful advertisements that appear on legitimate websites. The malicious ads may contain scripts or code that exploit vulnerabilities in web browsers or plugins. When a user visits a web page containing the malicious ad, the code executes in the background without the user's knowledge. In 2014, a large-scale malvertising campaign targeted visitors to Yahoo's website. Malicious ads served through Yahoo's ad network redirected users to websites hosting the Magnitude Exploit Kit, which attempted to exploit vulnerabilities in users' systems to deliver malware payloads. 6. Physical access. In some cases, attackers may physically access a device to install malware, such as through infected USB drives or by directly compromising the system. 7. Social engineering. Social engineering is a method used by attackers to manipulate people into revealing sensitive information or performing actions that they shouldn't. One common form of social engineering is phishing. Imagine you receive an email that appears to be from your bank, saying there's a problem with your account and you need to click on a link to verify your information. The email looks legitimate, with the bank's logo and official language, but it's actually from a scammer. If you click on the link and enter your account details, the scammer now has access to your bank account. In our upcoming video, we'll learn about different types of malwares. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay updated and gain valuable insights.